The following program is an Animal House Radio production.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first 2009 edition of Animal House Radio. You are listening to the temporary host, Dr. Mike. I'm here with my buddy in crime, Aaron Thomas. How you doing, Aaron? How am I doing? Oh, he's laughing at me already. We're here on CHHA 1610 AM, Voces Latinas. And if you'd like to call us today, our number is 416-785-0680. And our show is brought to you by... Who's it brought to you by?
You're the host.
I'm the host.
You tell
It's
me.
brought to you by our buddies at Hill's Pet Nutrition, the makers of Science Diet and Prescription Diet, dog food. and cat
Absolutely.
food. Call your veterinarian. That would be me. For any questions that you may have on these products.
Or you can ask them if you go and see them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So how are things?
I'm putting Dr. Mike in the hot seat today because he normally doesn't open up the show. So you want me to do it again?
Sure, you do it.
Okay, I'll try it. Ready?
All right.
Give me the countdown, the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the first edition of the 2009 series called Animal House Radio, online at www.animalhouseradio.com or Voices Latinas at 1610 AM at John Radio in Toronto, and our good friends at the 24-hour newspaper nationwide. The 24-hour paper goes coast to coast, and so does Like Butter and Toast, because Dr. Mike writes all night, because he writes in the Animal House column, which can be read, once again, coast to coast. I've repeated myself 3 times, and I'm going to keep doing that all night.
Your signature move.
You know what? Happy New Year to Joe. Joe's sitting there filming for our U2 audience. U2. Yeah, because everybody who loves U2 loves us. YouTube, Aaron. We're filming right now for our YouTube audience and for AnimalHouseRadio.com. Hello to everybody out there in the World Wide Web, which is everybody but our good friends in North Korea. Sorry, guys. One day you'll be able to watch soon. I'm sorry. Well, hey, listen. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Some people can't watch us or listen to us, and I think that's wrong. Don't you?
I agree.
Yes. Politics do run through this vein. Poli-sci was one of my minors in school. Adriana and Richmond on the board, having a great time. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year to everybody at the radio station, everybody in Toronto, and everybody across Canada and the United States and worldwide, wherever you're listening to the program. Tonight, we have a great topic. It's very simple. And courtesy of Lucky Litter and ScoopFree.com, www.scoopfree.com. I got to tell you, if there's one product that we support that should get the Dr. Mike approved sign, the picture, would be the Scoop Free system. This is an amazing product. I don't think I have not stood behind anything on this show. I don't even stand behind Animal House Radio. Okay? I stand behind this product 150%. I know you do as well. I know Amy Underwood is working really, really, really hard to get this stuff out there. Alan, who's the owner and the inventor of this product, I got to tell you, just check out www.scoopfree.com and check it out because you're going to be able to win one tonight. Okay, so once again, 416-785-0680, taking your phone calls throughout the whole program because the topic of tonight's show is fairly simple. New Year's resolutions for your pet, for your animal. New Year's resolutions. Now, on a personal note, my New Year's resolution this year is to quit smoking. I don't smoke, so I don't really have a New Year's resolution. I think I'm
We're talking about for your pets. What's your New Year's resolution for your pet?
Well, Romeo, quit smoking. No, this year I'm going to talk to my dog, Romeo, and I'm going to, you know what, it's enough of the free stuff, okay? This dog has been living rent-free for over 8 years, doesn't pay for hydro, doesn't pay for food, nothing. And it's about time that, he starts paying for something. I don't know what. I pay for his insurance.
Or how?
What?
Or how?
We can get a job. He could be one of those film actors. He could have been in Marley and Me. He looks like Marley. And I know you've got 2 beautiful dogs, and what could they be doing? They could do some work for us. They can get paid, but then I'd have to pay them, so I wouldn't want to do that. No. So my resolution for my dog, I think, is definitely walking him more because I've neglected this year and the couple of past years of not taking him out, not walking him as much. And knowing when you work with Mike, you work 90-hour weeks. It's very true. We all work 90-hour weeks. So... Romeo's been neglected, which is why Mike takes extra care of Romeo. What is your resolution this year for your 2 lovely dogs?
Well, I think I kind of would like to spend more time. I play a lot with Dexter. Dexter's a little guy. He's a year old, and I kind of feel bad for Corrie because she doesn't get as much playing time. But I think I have to actually take her away from Dexter and play with her individually because I don't. She tries to come around, and he just bosses her out of the way.
Well, I see you. I hear you on the phone, and I hear Dexter. He's growling. It's like a wrestler.
He
It's
loves
like
to play that little guy. He's nuts.
and you're like, Aaron, take this out. Listen. I'm gonna make it go crazy. I'm like, whoa, man, you gotta watch out.
Boston Terriers are very. I found this out myself actually. Are very loud when they play. They're a very growly dog when they play, and it's all fun growl. He doesn't do anything bad.
Yeah, of course. Dexter's a great dog.
Yeah,
Fantastic dog.
just a little over exuberant.
And Joe, we can't hear you, but what is your resolution for your animal this year? She said, Love her more. She wants to love her animal more.
Isn't that sweet?
And you're talking about your cat. So she wants to love her cat more. We go on the mic right now to Richmond and Adriana. Richmond, who does have some animals in the Philippines, who actually last year lost a couple of his animals. It was very sad. And but Richmond is a very lovable guy, and he's got a lot of love for animals. Richmond, the mic is on right now. What are your resolutions this year for your animals, Richmond, in the Philippines?
Feed them healthy.
To feed them healthy? You want to feed them so you want to take better care with them with better food is what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, better food. How in the Philippines, how is it with nutrition? Because I've never known this in countries like in the Philippines and other places like that. Is it hard to come to get to get good food?
Well, that was Aaron blowing the lid, laughing his head off currently, so I'm going to take over.
No, I just want to know. Is it hard to come by in the Philippines to get, like, good food? Is it?
Dog food, that is.
We pretty much have the same stuff.
Same brands?
Yeah.
Oh,
same brands.
that's good.
Oh.
Okay, do you have specialty stores or just grocery stores? Do they sell it in every store, or
We do have in supermarkets and specialty stores.
you have specialty pet stores specifically designed for pets where they
Yes.
sell pet food? Oh, interesting. There you go.
Not sell pets.
There's also a place like we sell pets as well.
Oh,
Okay.
So there's an actual pet store.
Okay, so you can buy your okay.
That's
I got
good.
it. That's good. Adriana, you've got many animals at home.
But Bear, what's your New Year's resolution for Bear?
Yeah, train them.
Train him better.
Yeah.
He's still scared of sirens and kids and stuff like that. So
Wow.
he definitely needs some training.
Okay. There you
What
go.
else?
We
What
can
is he
help
not
with that.
scared of?
No, he's a cute little guy. He just needs a bit of time. You know, he's young.
Still a young guy.
Yeah, he's
He's
still a
only
young guy.
14
He just,
months.
yeah, he's
It's
still
not.
young.
That's not what you said to me behind closed doors. We're all laughing right now, but we want to know what your New Year's resolution is for your animal. Could it be, once again, walking your dog a little bit more often, spending a little bit more time with your animals, telling them how much more you love them, feeding them better food, doing things to prolong and be proactive with their health,
Right.
Taking them to the vet more than once a year, taking them to the vet for the first time in 3 or 4 years. What are your resolutions for your dogs? And we have a little bit of news that I want to read to you today. And we don't have our news song, and we don't have our news theme, but that's fine, because this is a very interesting story. In Texas, it is now legal to shoot wild dogs in one town in Texas, because basically they have an overpopulation of dogs. So this story is actually it's quite out there. It's a rural north town in northern Texas, and you can shoot wild roaming dogs. There's a new policy that came into effect in December 25th. Basically, what happens is there's about 50 to 100 stray dogs that run around this town, and instead of getting
Why
them,
are they a problem? Does it say anything about them being a problem, or are they a nuisance? Or
they're a nuisance.
Oh, okay.
There are too many of them in this small town, and instead of actually fixing the problem and basically, getting them out of the town, capturing the dogs, and the person, and this is what I don't understand, because I'm going to ask Nicola afterwards. I got to say it like that. But when I speak to Nicola, because if you read this, there are anywhere from 50 to 100 dogs roaming the streets. Okay, and the person who works in animal control, the one person said dogs flee as soon as they see her truck. No kidding, if you want to shoot them. Okay, so, you know what? If there's only 100 dogs, why don't people come down there, get the dogs, bring them somewhere to like a big city, to Dallas, to somewhere else in Texas, and put them up for adoption? Don't shoot them.
Yeah, I'd have a problem with that. I mean, there's lots of things you can do without having to resort to something like that. And it doesn't sound like there's a million of these guys. The only problem, though, I will say, is in a small town, you might have a problem with inbreeding and stuff like that. And
With the animals or the?
Yes, with the animals.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
So